I really like to play sirens. You know, I think Ed's lyrics to that were very beautiful when we wrote that song together, and I like playing that. I like playing the acoustic and then going to the electric, you know. So that's those three.
Hi Mike, how are you doing?
I'm well, Fatima. How are you doing? You know, I'm in Montana right now with my family. It's not Seattle, and hanging out, being safe from COVID and, you know, whatever, skiing and things like that. And I'm doing all right.
Perfect. Yeah. So we're here to talk about this amazing guitar that Fender recreated from your 1960 Stratocaster.
Yep.
It has been with you since the beginning of Pearl Jam, and still it is part of the band sound with some presence in your latest album. So, yes. Oh man, if this guitar could talk, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Which story is the most extravagant or the weirdest one that you recall with this guitar?
So I've played the guitar about at 800 shows, probably, you know, 800 or 900 shows. So, and I played it on the song Daughter, you know, up until, well, on her second record, all the way through up till Dance of the Clairvoyants on our latest record. But, you know, probably my favorite time recently with that guitar was when we did a Temple of the Dog tour with the late, great Chris Cornell. And I got to play that guitar on Reach Down, you know, live. And then on, you know, the beginning of Hunger Strike live when we did that tour. I think that's the one that really means the most to me right now, was that last tour, because he's gone now. So, and I got to play that guitar on those songs because it's so great and it's perfect for those songs. Yeah. So I would say that. And then, you know, I've played it everywhere. I've played it in Mexico City. I've played it, you know, around the world. And so all of it means something. You know, it brings emotion, and it brings a sound to the band and to myself that only it can do. That Fender Stratocaster, that it's its own being, I guess, in a way. I don't know how to quite put that, but
you have also been an inspiration for many musicians. So could you choose your 3 favorite riffs with Pearl Jam?
The favorite riffs?
Yes.
So I think, you know, my favorite one is probably, you know, that I'm most proud of is Given to Fly. I feel like that I'm very proud of that. It's finger picking and picking at the same, you know, I somehow I'm doing the two things at the same time. And I really love the sentiment of that song and love playing it live. I love, oh my God, what's wrong? In Hiding. There we go.
Okay.
I'm getting old, so I'm forgetting these songs. But I love the riff for In Hiding that that Stone wrote. It's very complex. It reminds me of a Beatles thing, so I really like In Hiding a lot. I really like to play sirens. You know, I think Ed's lyrics to that were very beautiful when we wrote that song together, and I like playing that. I like playing the acoustic and then going to the electric, you know. So that's those three are off the top of my head.
Perfect. One of my favorite Pearl Jam songs is Inside Job.
Oh.
It's a great crescendo type of song and with such powerful lyrics. When it came out, I was like so moved by it. Great. And I was greatly surprised to find out that Eddie Vedder didn't write those lyrics. You did.
I did write them.
And actually it was the first one you wrote for Jam. Yeah. Would you share with us the inspiration for this song?
So Inside Job, you know, in terms of me, you know, for a long time I struggled with alcohol and drugs and things like that. And I got through that somehow, you know, and I've been sober for about 18 years, luckily. But for me, so how the song came about is we did the music for it and Ed didn't have any lyrics for it. And in fact, I think I played it for him in Mexico. I'm pretty sure I did, now that it's coming back to me. I feel like before the song, we were in Mexico, and I really feel like I brought it up to his room because he didn't have any lyrics for it, and if we didn't have lyrics for it, the song wouldn't be on the record. So I just started writing lyrics, and then I went up there and I sang it to him, which made me very nervous to sing in front of Eddie. But it's about, it's an inside job today. It's like all my anger, pride, and shame. I'm smiling, but I have all this stuff inside of me that I'm covering up. And the only way I can deal with this stuff maybe that I'm covering up is from the inside and not outside. I can't do it with buying things or drinking alcohol or, whatever it is. It has to come from the inside. It has to come from my soul, I think. And that's what that song means to me.
Eddie Vedder or the other members share with the rest of you the meaning behind the lyrics, or you just go with the flow of the music?
I just kind of go with what I feel at the time. I'm more of it's the visceral, it's in the now, what it feels like, what's going through my head. There are songs that I know what they're about and I get into it because of that. I've never really sat down and asked him about it. Part of me doesn't want to know. Part of me wants it to be this special thing that I've created in my head. And it's more important for other people to make their decision on what the song's about than what I think it is. So that's how I feel. It's like what you think it is more important to me than me telling you what I think it is. Because then that means you're hopefully feeling it, or the crowd is feeling it. That's ultimately the most important. It's what it means to you.
Well, just to wrap it up, what will you say to Mexican fans or fans all over the world that have been waiting patiently to see Gigaton perform live?
I would say that thank you for waiting patiently, and we are very aware of that, and we don't take that for granted. We are waiting impatiently, probably on our side, to want to go and play this record for our fans in Mexico, and we want to see the lighters that flick. There's the thing that happens in some of those shows that doesn't happen anywhere in the world but Mexico, and it's the flicking of lighters, and it's this cool. I've seen it mostly in Mexico, so I want to see that again, to whatever song it is. We want to get out there, and we know that you guys and everybody's been waiting, and we're waiting too, and it hurts us, but we know that there will be light at the end of the tunnel. We will tour again, and it's just when it happens, when it's safe. We'll do it though.
Oh, well, thank you so much for your time, Mike. It's been such an honor.
Thank you.
We hope to see you in Mexico as soon as we possibly can.
I hope to be there. Thank you, Fatima. I appreciate it.